Everyone, this is Megan Tedrick. Welcome to Classical Mat Flow. So this class is designed to go through the traditional mat work order, the way just Pilates taught it, or at least close to his version, and to take out all the breaks, all the little stops, all the little perfecting moments, and to just give us a nice flow from the 100 all the way to our front support. I'll go over a few progressions that you can use to modify or ramp things up so that this workout can truly be your own. And just follow along wherever you need to. All right, let's get started with a few breaths just to ground us into the moment. So I'm going to lay on my back. Arms reach long by my side. I'm going to take a moment, make sure they're really reaching towards my toes. Take a deep breath in. And slow exhale out. And again, deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more, really feeling it empty in the lungs. In. And out. Lift the fingers off the mat. Keep reaching towards the toes as the head, neck, and shoulders curl up, either one leg at a time or both legs together. Reach to the diagonal. We pump for the 100. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. You pick the height of the legs. If this feels fine, lower them a little bit. Keep those ribs connected. And out. 4 out of 10. Deep breath in. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If this feels fine, add a little lower and lift with the legs. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Good. One more. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Hands behind the legs. Rock up. Plant the feet. Half roll down. We inhale, sit tall like an I. Exhale, curl back, round the spine like a C. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll forward to your O. Again, inhale, stack tall. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll forward. One more, inhale, stack. Exhale, curl the spine. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll forward. And hold. Stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs, roll towards the mat. Arms to the ceiling into our roll up. Take a deep breath in. Lift the head, peek through the window of the arms. Exhale, dive to the knees. Up and over. Inhale, start rolling back. Exhale, lower with control. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, start rolling back. And exhale, lower with control. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Roll forward to the toes. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, lower. As soon as the arm comes down, one leg lifts. Single leg circles. I cross my body, circle around. That's 1. Cross and around 2. 3 more. Keeping the hips nice and still. Finding that midline each time. There's number 5. Let's reverse. We go shoulder, cross, shoulder. Keeping knee and toe nice and parallel. 3, 4, 5. Good. Hover the other leg off the mat. Scissor switch. Lower the leg. Here we go. 5 the other way. Cross first. And cross. Hips are steady. Don't rock the boat. Good. One more. And reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Find a little hover. Scissor switch. And down. On the count of 3, we're going to make a ball shape up in the air. 1, 2, 3, hug. There's my rolling like a ball shape. I'm going to rock back an inch and up. Rock an inch and off. Just finding that little threshold of balance. And up. One more. Rock off an inch. And up. Now I can stay there or I can roll to the shoulders. Rock back, rock up, find a balance. Rock back, rock up. Notice how my legs aren't flinging with me. I'm keeping my shape. Up. 2 more. Roll up. 1 more. Back. Rock up. Good. I'm going to hug one knee into me. I'm going to stretch the other way. Leg away. It's counterbalance. I'm going to roll down. Pull that knee into the nose. Single leg stretch. 8 times. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch both knees. Double leg stretch. Inhale out. Hug those legs. Exhale. All the way in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, circle, pull in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, pull in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. 1 more and hold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, one leg in, scissors. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Try and stay in the moment. If you need to lower your head, go ahead, but try and bring it right back up. Pull, pull, pull. Last one. Pull, pull. Hands behind the head. We lower. 2, 3. Hold and lift. 2, 3, and lower. Take that momentum out of it. Make your abdominals do the work. And up. Wide elbows, strong pressure behind the head. Make those hands work for you. Right, they're not there for decoration. And up. 1 more. And up. Bend the knees. We're going to twist one way, armpit to knee. Extend that other leg. Back to center. Here's our crisscross. And center. Lift to the middle. Center. Try not to drop in between. Think of a rainbow. You're going up and over. And 3. And 2. And 1. Back to the center. And rest. Let's take a quick moment. Stretch everything out long. Ooh. I can feel everything burning. I know everything is woken up. Good. Arms to the ceiling. Nice roll up. Heels to the corners. Arms out in front into our spine. Stretch forward. I'm going to inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll forward. Head towards the knees. Inhale, stack back up. Taller, 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 like you're going up a wall. Exhale, stay. And again, inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll the head forward. This is your roll up, but in a seated position. Inhale, stack back up. And exhale, stay. 1 more. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, stack back up. And exhale, stay. Good. Now, if you have space behind you, you can do this all in one. I'm going to scoot myself forward so I don't kick my bookcase. Good. I'm going to lean and catch. Ready? Lean and catch. There are my legs. Open leg rocker. I can either keep legs and arms straight or put a little bend in the knees, whatever works best. Right, I'm going to rock to the shoulders. Rock back up. Woo, find my balance. Up back. Rock up. Strong arms, strong legs. Back. And rock up. Let's do 1 more. Rock back. Rock up. Maybe. Let's do 1 more. Sometimes the back works with you, sometimes it doesn't. Legs go together. Arms up. Little teaser. Roll all the way down. Press the arms into the mat. Legs to the ceiling. Good. Into our corkscrew. I'm going to pull the legs into me. Sharp angle. Circle to one shoulder. Lift that hip. Circle around. Lift the other hip. And then find the middle. Make a nice big circle. Other way. Lift, twist, around, and center. And again, as the hips shift, the shoulders stay connected. Up. Reach around. And up. 1 more in each direction. Around. And up. And around. And up. And hold. Place hands behind the thighs. I'm going to press my thighs so hard into my hands that I rock up. Good. I'm going to scoot myself back for my saw. Arms are out to the side this time. I'm going to twist. Pinky finger slices off pinky toe. Reach 3. Reach 2. Reach 1. Stack up tall. Other side. Twist and reach. 2, 1, and tall. And twist. My abdominals are wrapping around with me. And up. Twist and reach. 2, 1, stack tall. Let's do one more on each side. Keep your twist. Keep your heels planted. That's your core work. Up and twist. 2, 3, and up. Arms and legs hug to the middle. We lower in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Head touches on 1. Good. Let's flip over for our extension series. All right. Today we're going to do a little bit with the shoulders. So I'm going to place the hands behind my head. Legs can either be glued together or hip distance, depending on what your back prefers. Good. Draw your shoulder blades together. The elbows lift. I'm going to press my head into my hands and float my spine up. Hold for a moment. And then lower with control. Release the elbows. And again, shoulders on the back. Hug to the spine. Press the head up into the hands as you lift. And lower. One more like this. Shoulders down. Press up into the head. Up and up and up. And lower. And rest. Single leg kicks. Elbows on the mat. Good. I'm going to press down so hard that my abdominals start to lift off the mat. I'm going to take my heart and pull it forward through my arms. Nice long extension. Starting with one knee, I'm going to kick the hip twice. 1, 2, stretch. Other side. 1, 2, stretch. 1, 2, stretch. Check in. Are your abdominals off the mat or pressing down? Good. And kick, kick. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. One more each side. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. Good. I'm going to face the camera. Hands behind my back. Double leg kicks. Let's put it all together. I kick. 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs. Extend the arms. Float the spine. And lower. Kick. 3, 2, 1. And stretch. And lower. And kick. 3, 2, 1. Let go if the shoulders feel tight, but hug them towards the midline. Good. Last one. Kick. 3, 2, 1. And float. And lower. And rest. Quick pause in child's pose position around the back. Good. Hopefully you're feeling warm. I'm feeling warm. Let's go into our neck pull. I'm going to face this wall for a change. All right. So my heels are hip distance apart. Hands are going to go behind the head. I'm going to sit nice and tall. We're going to start with our hinge today. Hinge back. Straight spine to the 45 and hold. Good. Curl the tailbone to the nose. Lower to the mat. Good. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. I extend my arms to give me a little assistance. Roll forward. Inhale up. If you don't need it, hands stay behind the head. Hinge back and hold. Curl the tailbone. Exhale. Lower to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive to the knees. Inhale, stack up. Hold the breath. Hinge and hold. 2, 1. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Ooh, exhale, roll forward. Inhale, stack tall. This one's going to keep us down. Hinge back and hold. Exhale, curl the tailbone and lower. If you left your mat behind you, which I did, you can re-scoot yourself down. Good. Feet come onto the mat, knees to the ceiling. Let's go into our shoulder bridge. The anchor down with the arms, anchor down with the four corners of each foot, and float my hips up. Thinking of my hips being able to go up because my knees are extending away from me. Good. And then center the spine. Right, starting at the heart, melts all the way down. Let's go again. Nice little prep. Press down with the arms, press down with the feet, and lift. Good. And lower. Good. One more. And lift. Good. Now you can either hold here, or if you want a little extra challenge, bring one knee in, extend up, find a little hold, and bring that foot back down. Make sure those hips don't shift. Other side, up. Good. And down. One more on each side. Lift. Keep those hips pressing up, 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 up. Good. Other side. Up. Strong arms pressing down to stabilize you. Good. And lower with control. Hug the knees into the chest for a brief moment. Good. Now let's stretch the legs up to the ceiling. We're going to go into our jackknife. Now, jackknife is an inversion. We're going to do something all of us can do. And then, if you feel good for the inversion, you can follow along with me. So I'm going to think of my legs in a tube. I'm going to try and poke the ceiling with my tube. Up and down. Up and down. I'm bringing my legs in towards me. Try your best to minimize that. Up and down. And you feel how your low abs have to kick in to help you do that. 2, 1. Good. If we're going for the full thing, I'm going to start with my legs at 45. I'm going to bring them overhead. Keep hips in place. Up. I'm going to bring my hands in for support. Right? Prop free. So I got to use my own self. I'm going to lower to the mat. Bone by bone by bone. Reach to the 45. Reach overhead. Woo. And up. Hold for a moment. And lower. 2, 1. One more time. Third time's the charm, right? And up. Find verticality. And mount. 2, 1, and rest. Hug the knees in. Take a little moment. Into our side kick series. All right. I'm going to set myself up, laying this way again. I'm trying to minimize my transitions. I'm going to prop my head up. I'm going to bring my feet forward to the front edge of the mat. If you're not using a mat today, it's about 3 steps ahead. Top hand goes behind the head. If you need more support, it goes right in front. I'm going to press out with that top heel as if I'm pushing out into a stretch band. Good. 4 kicks. Forward and back. 3 and back. 2 and 1. 4 with the pulse now. We go. Pulse, 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 pulse. Nothing else is moving. All of this is stable like a wall. And pulse, 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 pulse. Top leg over bottom leg. You lift towards the ceiling and lower. Keep it nice and parallel. Hip, knee, toes all facing forward, not to the ceiling. And lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Top leg up. 4 little circles. 1, 2, 3. Let's reverse. And 1, 2, 3. Knee can go down or up. I'm going to snake my other arm in for support. I'm going to push that knee to the ceiling. Inner thigh lift. Up and down. Don't let it fully release. Up and down. 2 and 1. Good. Top leg meets bottom leg. And let's switch sides. So I'm going to swing up and around. Heels to the front edge. Spine on the back edge. Propping myself up. My top leg up again. 4 sets. Just the kick. Forward and back. Hip stays in place. I'm moving the thigh in the hip joint. Right? It stays nice and stable. And forward and back. Adding the kick. Kick, 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 kick. Pulse, 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 pulse. And 2 and back. 1 more. Forward and back. Top leg over bottom leg. Again, keep that pressure going. Lift and lower. Push that leg away from you. And lower. Up and lower. Up and lower. 2 more. 1 more. This side automatically feels more tired, right? Because we already did this on the first side. We do 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inner thigh lift. Set up like you did on the first side, right? I lift the bottom leg, lower to a hover, and lift, lower to a hover, and lift, lower to a hover, and lift, lower to a hover, and reach. Good. Flip onto your back. We'll go into our figure 4 stretch. I'm going to cross one ankle over. I can push my hand away. This is my most basic setup. If I feel like I have decent reach in my arms, right, arms to legs to, right, torso, I can bring in my 4 like this. I also, if I have a yoga strap, I'm not using it today, but I can yoga strap around the foot to bring it in, right? Always a great option. Good. And then from here, I can switch legs. Again, either this foot on the floor or into me, whatever works best. Ooh, nice little hip stretch. Good. And down. Going into our teaser series, I'm going to start with a one-legged prep and then go from there. So I'm going to set up my feet where my knees are pointed away from me. So I don't want them up close, right? It's not going to be able to balance out the upper half of my body. I want my feet to go further away from me. And if I get stuck, I can walk my hands up my thighs until I'm unstuck. I'm going to take one leg. I'm going to use my camera leg first, right? But we'll alternate each time. So pick a leg that you feel confident starting with. Arms are going to come up to the ceiling. I'm going to take a deep breath in to start. Curl the head. Exhale. Press this foot into the ground. Float up. Find a little V in the air. Now this leg right here is your counterbalance. I'm going to pull back with the abdominals. Reach away with my foot. Lower, 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 lower. Tap the shoulders. Come right back up. And lower, lower, lower. Tap the shoulders. Come back up. Good. Lower, lower, lower. Find the shoulders. Find the hover. And rest. Good. Let's switch the feet. Good. I always like to start this with a breath, right? Set yourself up for success, and then whatever happens, happens. But at least you can say I set it up well, right? Inhale to lift. Exhale to bring it up. Good. Reach out with the foot, back with the abdominals. Find your little hover. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Find that little hover. And then release. Good. Both legs long. All right. At any point, I can bend my knees into me to make this a little more accessible. I can repeat what we just did if I think both legs at the same time is going to be too much. Right? But if you feel good for it, here we go. Right? Just follow along. I lift the head first, peek at the toes. Everything floats up together. Right? Upper half, lower half working together. Shoulders are plugged back. Feet are out. Abdominals are in. Find that counterbalance. Reach, 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 reach. And let's lower all the way. 2 more just like that. Curl the head first. Engage the abdominals. Float everything up. And let's lower with control. Good. 1 more. Gives us our little transition. Lift the head. Lift up. Find a little balance. Send the arms up and back onto the forearms. And bend the knees. Good. Into a little can-can. I'm going to hug my knees together. I'm going to tip one side. Tip the other side. Tip. Here goes my skirt. Up and down. And again. Twist. 2, 3. Flip the skirt. Up, down. And twist. Right? Try to take yourself off balance. But then anchor hard with the elbows. Right? I'm really trying to wring out that waistline. Out And in one more set each way. Twist, twist out and in. Other side, you might see my face getting red, right? That's the beauty of a flow. Out, in, find center, and rest. Let's flip over onto our stomach, extend those hips again, and we go into swimming, our swan from earlier, but with coordination. I'm gonna stretch my arms out in front, stretch the legs out and back. Find a Superman position, float up, shoulders are plugging in, right? I can go with opposites, one arm up, one leg up. Switch, 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 and as quickly as you can go. Take a deep breath in, expand the lungs. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1. Everyone back into the water. Woo. And rest. Press your hips back through your heels. Child's pose position and round the back. Good. Good. Let's go into a little leg pull work. All right. You can certainly do this on the forearms. I'm going to show this up on my hands, but if your wrists don't like that, you can certainly do this on forearms, right? So I'm going to find my plank. Ta-da! I'm going to start with just a little rock forward and back. Forward and back. 2, 1. Good. Float one leg up. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Put that leg down. Lift the other leg up. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Little straightest push-up, shoulders together and apart. 2, 3, lower the knees, take the weight off the wrists. Good. All right. Getting close to the end, for better or for worse, right? We go into our mermaid. So a couple different setups for mermaid. I can bring my knees together. I can open out into my Z-sit, shin in front, shin on side. I can extend the other leg. Whatever is going to make your hips feel less angry at you, right? As long as you can sit fairly square and you don't feel like you're gonna fall over, right? I'm gonna bring my hand to my shin or maybe to my hip, depending on what is available to me. I'm gonna stretch my arm up, try to glue it to the ear. Start tall and to the side. Good, I should feel all of this just opening and stretching, feels delicious. And stack back up. And again, up to go over. And stack back up. One more, up and over. Good. Stack windmill, elbow goes down. Big reach to the other wall. Good. Working from the abdominals, less from the arm, and bring everything up together. Keep your eyes on the same wall. So if you're facing me, don't lose me, right? Swing to the other side. Good. Maybe graceful, maybe not. Maybe you walk to the other side, right? Do what your body tells you is going to work. I'm going to set up similar on the second side. Arm comes up, hands on the shin. Lift to stretch, right? Think of yourself like a rubber band. You got to give yourself some resistance. And stack back up. And again, lift to stretch. Good. And stack back up. One more. Lift to stretch. Stack, big windmill, elbow to the floor, and reach. Good. I'm pushing those ribs up to the ceiling like a big rainbow arc. Using the core, come right back up. Good. And forward into my seal. So I'm going to start my hands in prayer position. I'm going to grab a hold of the outside of the ankles. I'm going to find a balance. If that's not going to work, for whatever reason, flexibility, space, any of that, I can go around to the outside. And I'm going to show it inside just because that's the traditional way. But again, make it work for your body, right? That's a balancing act. So whatever your hands do is what they do, right? I'm going to pull back with my abdominals. I'm going to round my shoulders forward a little, get that rounding in my spine. Then I'm going to clap my heels together 3 times. right? And that's just my lovely timer telling me we're almost at 30 minutes, right? I'm going to clap my feet. 1, 2, 3, rock back. 1, 2, 3, and up. Maybe another one. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and up. Let's do one more. 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and up. Find a balance. And rest. Good. Finishing with a little bit of front support. I know we did our plank a little earlier, but here we're going to build upon that. So I'm going to find all fours. Good. All right, I'm going to bring myself forward just again so that I have space behind me. Right? I'm going to extend one leg behind me. Good. I'm going to find that little curl of the tailbone to elongate my back. I'm going to bring the other leg up and hold. 2, 1. I bring my first knee down all the way back into position, and then the other. I'm going to try and make sure not to rock back and forth. Right? Other side. Reach and hold. And one knee, and then the other. Good. Let's add on. So we're going to go into a little push-up, right? Don't be alarmed by the word. If a push-up is something you're like, okay, yeah, I know how to do it, great. If push-up fills you with a little bit of fear, right, we're going to think of just how we relate to gravity, right? Listen to my cues. It's going to make you feel a little bit better about this. Okay, so I'm going to stretch my legs out. Good. I'm going to bend my elbows, hug my ribs. I'm going to see how close I can get to the ground, keeping my form. Exhale. Come back up. 2 more. And bend. Exhale. And up. 1 more. Bend. Exhale. Come up. Bend the knees. And walk back. Roll the wrists. And we are finished. Thank you so much for joining me for this classical mat flow. I hope that this got you a little bit warm, got you feel like you got into your core a little bit, maybe helped straighten your posture, right? All the good things that we hope for in a Pilates class. And I hope to see you on the mat next time. Thank you.